channel. Today we are going to plant. So we said that we have seeds that we are going to plant directly to the farm and other seeds that we're going to put up our own small nursery in the house. So today I want us to just plant, we're going to put our onions on this. We put ndania, so this will be basically for ndania calyandra, and this can be just in-house. And then we plant our spinach, bell pepper, our cabbages, and our sukuma wiki on this. So let's do this. Let's plant. And I have two types of soil. I have the cocoa pit and I have normal planting soil. So this is what we are going to mix. We mix first with water. It's just a good planting. Oopsie. And I didn't. So we mix this with water. Let me see. I hope I have enough water. So we at least try to make it wet, so that the seeds can hold. Not too much wet. Let me see. Where's my other water? But I brought it. Okay, so I'm just killing the lambs. And then, oopsie. Okay. Okay, so I need more water on this. Oh God. I need more water. So let me go get some more water, but this is how it looks like. So we need it wet. Let me just go get some more water. I don't know if I've if I've made it too wet or I've put a lot, but this is how we are mixing it up. Okay. Wow. It's like making chapati. So we have to kill the lambs. Oh. Okay. I didn't know it's going to take a while. Let me just put it here and then try to mix it to keep the lumps. And I hope this is the right way of doing it. If you have a simpler way, I didn't know it's this difficult. Or maybe I needed to put more water, but I also don't want it to be okay, it's loose, which is okay. It should be loose. I hope that's the right way. So let's start with the calyandra. So I'm just going to pour inside here. Then I'm going to mix this and the other type of soil, and then we're going to plant and water. Let me mix a little bit of the normal soil, because we're going to do our watering, so it's not an issue. And then we put it up to make it full. And then let's add this. I'm not going to fill it up, because we will keep on adding, we'll add more soil onto it as we continue to irrigate over the weeks. And then let's put, where's our calyandra? So this is the pack, the calyandra. quite a lot. It's a 25 gram, so I will not plant it all today. And I'm not going to use any like lines. I'll just sprinkle at the top because this is just something for the house. So let's add some more. Okay. So this is how we've planted. Just like random planted. And then sprinkle a little bit of the soil. So that's like a mixture of the two. And then I will come and we will do our watering and then wait for it to grow. So I hope I've not put a lot, but here we are. We've covered, I've not covered it like up to the top because we'll keep on adding soil onto this. So we are done with Calyhendra. I would like us to plant our onions. So the same way, and then I'll add more water into it. So the onions are going to be transplanted. So we don't need more of this. Let's mix it so that at least the tray is holding more. So we put it that way. And then I want to mix more of the planting soil. So let's just put more water onto it. Here we are. So we're just mixing this once more. Thought I had brought some water. Oh, so. And then let's sprinkle it a little bit on the top. No, actually, let's plant first. Let's plant first, and I'm going to put the entire pack because it's only 10 gram. So this is just 10 gram of our onions, which can easily fit let's make rows. I don't want to. So I'm making a row with my finger of where I'm going to plant so that they can be easily planted. Okay, looks like they might not be able to fit in here, but I'm going to force them. Oh Lord. I think it's too much. But I'm not hoping for a miracle. So let's fill it up with some soil, some loose soil at the top. And then we add on this just to hold all the seeds together. There we go. So we are going to sprinkle a little bit of water, and I will be very careful when I'm doing my watering, so that because the soil is very loose, so I'm going to be very careful when I'm doing the watering because it can easily splash out the seeds out of it. It's very loose. But here we are. So next we are going to plant on our seedlings here. So this is a 128 hole, and I can do 2 seeds per. So first we are going to fill in with soil. Let me just stand over here. So we are filling in, so I'm just putting the soil inside. Okay, it's not as easy as I thought, but it's interesting. It's interesting, and it's messing my flow, which is a good thing. Wow. And the best part of this is at least you know what you planted, you like what you're planting, and then it becomes a journey because you've seen it from seed, and then you have to ensure that each hole has gotten the soil and it's compact. We might be able to add this as we continue to irrigate, and I'm hoping that I'm not going to use like a high-powered irrigation thing, because it's going to splash all the seedlings away. So I think we've done it the correct way. I think I should have done it before and then let it sit before we plant, but again the soil will dry up. But we filled in, let me show you. We filled in all with soil. And the seedlings are very tiny, so we have to be very careful. So we are going to plant our cabbage, and then we plant, oopsie, pepper. We do a little bit of pepper, cabbage, some collard. Okay. This we need to plant leeks. We need to plant in this bin. So maybe after we'll plant that. And then I'll put a little bit of tomato. So let's just begin. So I'm going to make a row, and I think this thing can be very used. I'm not going to plant all of them. These are 10 gram. So we will keep some seedlings to be used elsewhere. And I have to put maybe 2 seeds in one bed. They are tiny, so it's quite an exercise. So let's see. Oh God, do I have the patience? Let me put the camera nicely so that you can see. Even there, I don't think you'll see what I'm doing, but I'm just putting either 1 or 2 seeds in one tray, not tray, in one hole. They're too tiny. At least I'm putting 1. I'm trying to put 1 in every hole, and then I've started with the spinach, so that at least we know where the spinach gets, and then from there we do the skuma. So 3 of them. Let's add the 4th one. Let's add the 4th one. Someone is trying to call me. So that's number 4. I'll return this and then plant the others in case we have more holes. We're going to put it. So let me just put this back. Next we've done the cabbage. So let's do, no, we've done the food hook spinach. Let's put some cabbage. A few of them. The rest of them we will plant them in the field. Oopsie! Wow, they are quite tiny. Very tiny. So let's do it again. We are done up to number 4. Wow. You're too tiny. I don't know how to do this. This is my first time. I don't know how much I've put there. But I think we'll have to thin them out when they grow. Wow. No, I wasn't ready for this. We will thin them out. Where? Now, I think that pouring it, I should have gotten more trays to just pour. This is torture. This is torture, but you're going to thin them out, I think. They can't survive. Oh God. Yeah, I should have gotten the big trays so that I just pour them out. Okay, the last one. Yeah, it's pure torture. They are too tiny to be planted like this. And I hope I've done the right thing. So again, let me just put them back. We'll plant them. I don't need as many. They're too much. Okay. Our next one is some bell pepper. I hope they have good seeds. Okay, not as bad. So we put one on each. If they don't germinate, you know where we've made the mistakes. We are learning. We are learning together. So I'm trying to cover them up. Just to make sure that they are covered. Yeah, so this needs some little bit of patience, which I didn't have this morning. But let's try to cover it up. So the last one, we do tomato. Just a little bit of tomato. Okay, looks like the pepper. So just one tomato, you don't want a lot. Oh god, no, that's a lot. And then let me just touch them back. The best part with seeds, you can store them. So we can use them next season. I'm going to thin this out when they germinate. I think I've put more than I should. So if they don't germinate, we'll do some thinning. We'll take out the small ones, the tiny ones that don't germinate. And here we have our last tray that has almost everything. So it has cabbage, tomatoes, kuma, spinach, and pepper. Okay. So now we are going to plant something in here. So our seeds, we'll return them where they should. Put them back on the packaging to be used for later. So we are going to plant our leeks. So let's start with the entire soil, and this is a good planting container. Start with this on the bottom. We put at the top, and we put in our soil. I'm not going to fill it in because they don't need deep roots. And then we plant our leeks. We'll also plant just a batch, not many. I'll try to put them in a row and then put them circular. Then we're going to thin it out. So we have more leeks in there. Put it in our soil. Then we'll do some watering. The best part with the soil, it's very loose. So it doesn't need a lot of watering at the beginning. But there we go. So we've done our leeks in here. The spring onions for the kitchen. And then we've done our ndania for the kitchen. So thank you so much for joining us in this wonderful session. You see how dirty we are. If this is your kind of video, please come back. I'll show you how the germination rate, if we got 99%, 100%, or maybe we got nothing because we made a mistake somewhere. I didn't ask how long after I mix the soil with water, how long it should have taken. So fingers crossed that everything is going to germinate. But until then, bye-bye and thank you. Mwah.